Hello, everyone. It's Stephanie and Tessa from Uncommon Creative. We are here today with Heidi Hope, who will be speaking at the Uncommon Creative Collective Conference, which is September 22nd to 24th, 2018 in beautiful Niagara-on-the-Lake. We are so excited that Heidi will be joining us.
I'm so excited too. Thank you guys for having me today and at the conference. I can't wait.
So we know that you're going to be talking a little bit about creating or finding your creative voice when you're with us at the conference. And we noticed that you are an incredible creative person.
Thank you.
More than just in photography, you also are very artistic and create your own background. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you got started doing that?
Absolutely. So I was actually a high school art and photography teacher before I became a professional photographer. So my background is in fine arts. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts, and I actually never took a single photography class. But my first year teaching high school, I had to teach the black and white photography class. I was in for maternity leave for the year. And so I had to learn that summer, I had to learn black and white darkroom photography. And then it was Photoshop. I remember buying a book of Photoshop. It was like thousands of pages, and I'm just reading through, trying to teach myself all the tools and all the stuff so that I could turn around and make a lesson out of it for the kids, you know? So that's really how I kind of learned. And then I started doing the photography on the side, but I would say like photography was never what I was strongest in, you know? It sort of just happened that way. And so to be, as my photography business grew, one of the ways I was able to set myself apart was bringing in my strengths as an artist, as a fine artist. Mm-hmm. So I started to use that skill set. And also I love to work that way. So I started to bring in the things that I enjoyed that were sort of outside of what was normal within the photography industry, both to set myself apart and just for like my own personal fulfillment to, you know, stay creative and passionate about what I was doing.
Super smart.
Yeah.
We've actually noticed that a lot of very successful photographers somewhat are so because they're multifaceted and they have diverse backgrounds that they can also pull from. So that's really interesting to hear your story of how you came into all of that.
Definitely. And I think that I see that too as a teacher, just like whatever your background is, can you use those strengths? Like I always talk about my weaknesses too. Like I'm not super organized. I'm not super technical. I'm just not, it's not how my brain works. And, but I try to set up my business so that I'm harnessing those strengths, you know, rather than trying to fix my weaknesses so much. And so there are people with marketing backgrounds or business backgrounds or law backgrounds or teaching backgrounds or whatever. And can you infuse those skills into your brand and business as much as you possibly can, you know, to make it successful? It's cool to see.
Yeah, very much so. I think we can spend all day listing people that have done a great job at that, but you are definitely one of those.
Thank you.
So we touched on your backgrounds, and obviously that plays a big part in your sessions. Mm-hmm. Specifically, we're going to talk just briefly about your cake smash sessions and how you got started in that, because I know you have a really cool story there.
Yeah. So, well, my very first cake smash was my first daughter. So it was 9 years ago or so. Yeah. And I had already been in like kind of the baby business, specializing in baby photography for about a year. And her cake smash was in my mom's backyard. And we just put a cake out in front of her, and that was it. So it was just, you know, baby eating cake on first birthday, like nothing, not reinventing the wheel. They've probably been doing that at Sears for 50 years already, right? And then those became popular, I think, because we were photographing so many newborns and babies throughout their first year, that became another big milestone that we could market within our business and get that return customer from the newborn session. And it's just fun. It's I think it's a really sentimental time for parents too. It's like, we want to just hang on to that because, you know, that's it. You know, they're not the baby anymore, and now they're changing into this little person. So, we just started to look for ways to make the sessions creative and fun and match the themes that the parents were doing. And I feel like this was right around when Pinterest was starting up too. And so I was finding ideas to, remember there used to not be a Pinterest. So So when Flickr died, Pinterest started.
It is very true. Actually, that's exactly the chronology of that. Yeah.
Totally. So I started looking more at like party planning. So I was looking for inspiration in that realm of parties, essentially. And so I'm thinking like, how can I decorate my cake smash sessions like a party would be decorated? And then and so everyone, I would just try to like one up the last one, add something new in, and then eventually got into the hand painted backgrounds. And so that was actually with my second daughter's birthday. A lot of times my more creative stuff is with my own kids because I just like do whatever I want and not worry about the result or the outcome so much. And so with Grace, I was just like, what have I never seen before? What could I do that would be totally unique for her? Plus I had about 25 themes in my head. Like I wanted it to be Paris and springtime and like cherry blossoms. And then how could I possibly make this look? And it dawned on me, I think the easiest way for me to create it would be to paint it. And so I just painted a giant canvas of the scene, which is Paris. It's a little Eiffel Tower and ballerinas. Oh, Degas ballerinas were like inspiring to me for that too.
This one. It was
I know.
Beautiful.
I get the goosebumps thinking about it. I have it hanging over there too on like a bulletin board, but because I feel like it's such a huge turning point in my career, and I never knew that like I wasn't intending for that. I really was just like trying to show my daughter how special she was to me. And then for that to be such a pivotal moment in my career so far as an artist, when things really started turning for me, I like wasn't thinking about how am I going to monetize this or how am I going to make money off this. I was just really creating from my heart. And I think that's awesome to look back and like identify moments like that for yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah, you were definitely always pushing your creative bar higher and higher. And I think we really definitely, both of us really respect that. Mm-hmm. Just the aesthetic that you brought to the industry as a whole, I think is, you were definitely a major influencer in that.
Yes, you're a very big influencer in the industry. It's not hard to see that when Heidi posts something, comes the next trend.
But
happens all the time.
That's right. Well, it's fun. It's kind of cool, I think, as I've grown as an artist, I feel like inspiration is such a fluid thing. And I'm like, I feel thankful that I still get inspired, because there are those times when you're in a funk and you're just like, oh, and I'm like, I feel a real sense of gratitude that I'm able to like receive ideas that not only inspire my work, but like can inspire the industry too. It's cool.
Definitely. So we noticed that you work a lot with babies.
Yeah.
In that expressive range of, that 6 months to a year. What is it about this age range that you love so much? Because you're so good at it.
I love them. I do love them so much. There's like something that goes off in the brain when that like a cocaine addict has like something that goes off in their brain when they use the drug, and that like the same ththing happens when mothers look at babies. It's like triggers the same thing in your brain, and that's how I feel about every baby, like not just my babies. I feel like I'm totally addicted to them. No, I do love that age range. I think what I love about babies so much, and I love all humans, but I think the fact that they can't talk very well yet, I think removes this layer. I feel like you're so much better able to connect with the spirit of a baby because they don't have words. It's like one thing is kind of taken off of the surface level that we use to communicate with adults. And so I just feel like I've always really connected with them. And yeah, like love seeing them happy, love seeing them smile. So you get to know all the tricks of all of that from doing it over and over and over again. Even the 1-year-old group, like the Cake Smashes, which can be challenging, I think, because they have stranger anxiety and they are busy. They are busy. But something about that pace, I love the challenge of that too. And I do love newborns. But I think I like the faster pace even better than a newborn session. I enjoy a limited number of newborns per week, where like that age group with babies, I like that faster pace. I would do it all day, every day.
I'm so excited to see you working with these age groups at the conference, because we know that you will be covering both that 6-month sort of sitter phase.
Yep.
And also the cake smashes. So I'm just super excited.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I get the best, the cake smash is so much fun. I feel like that I get the best job to teach, because there's like, people just love watching that so much. Even if the baby hates the cake or however they respond, it's impossible. The whole room, the whole time is like, you know, they're just easy to win over a crowd with that age.
We'll send you a whole cleanup crew.
Okay, good. Yeah. Well, it'll be you guys with like forks and cups. So I, like, a little known fact about me, but if I wasn't doing all of this, I would like to be a professional taste tester. I feel like that's my dream job, would be just like tasting food and tasting wine would be.
Yeah. Well, you'll be in the right place. For
all right.
Also do that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. It has been lovely speaking with you today. We're very excited to have you with us for the conference, and also today just for this interview. It was such a pleasure for us to speak with you. You're always such a positive ray of light in the industry, and you just exude this welcoming, beautiful, open spirit. And I think the students are really going to respond well to that at the conference. And we're very excited to have you on board.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Heidi.
Join us September 22nd to the 24th, 2018 in beautiful Niagara-on-the-Lake, Ontario for the Uncommon Creative Collective, Canada's Family Photography Conference.
So pretty out there.
Yeah, that's like all, it's really not pretty. It's really like a big mess of crafting junk.
Hi everybody, welcome. No, I don't say welcome. Welcome